Chapter 2056, Qing Cho. 2056 Qing Cho. First Supreme Elder, what idea do you have? Qing clan's first Supreme Elder forced a smile. The cause of everything, the origin of Qing clan's predicament, is just one thing: Divine Being Palace. Other than us, nobody wants to see Qing clan refine Divine Being Palace successfully. Even if we exert all our strength and give up our territories, even if we defeat Mingyu, how can we deal with all the super forces? Cough, cough. Qing clan's first Supreme Elder paused before continuing. So our best counterattack is to refine Divine Being Palace. An anxious Gu immortal immediately asked, how can we refine Divine Being Palace rapidly? Qing clan's first Supreme Elder sighed. There is one method we can try. Qing clan's immortals were very excited. They looked at Qing clan's first Supreme Elder fixedly. Qing clan's first Supreme Elder slowly explained. Earlier, we used Hatred Gu to get past Divine Being Palace's defense. We made huge progress. We just need some time to refine it now. However, we lack the time we need. We can only take a risk and use that killer move now. What killer move? Don't tell me. Some Qing clan Gu immortals had perplexed expressions while some had changing expressions. They recalled some vague rumors they had heard. Qing clan's first Supreme Elder nodded. Excitement showed on his tired face. This killer move was created by second Supreme Elder and I. He was the main user with my assistance. The killer move has extraordinary might. I will activate it while all of you participate and help. As long as we can unleash it, the current Divine Being Palace cannot block it. Any rank 8 Gu immortal will need to avoid it as well. No matter how strong Mingyu is, he is still rank 7. We will do that. First Supreme Elder, what do we name it? First Supreme Elder shook his head as he smiled bitterly. Second Supreme Elder died before we could name it. This old man was silent for a while before replying solemnly. Let's call it Qing Cho 1. This is the revenge of Qing clan. Divine Being Palace was the cause of our predicament and suffering. Qing clan needs to take revenge. We will use Qing Cho to refine Divine Being Palace completely. These super forces with ill intentions will also face the revenge of our Qing clan one by one. That arrogant and vicious Mingyu who caused us great harm will also face our revenge. Using Qing Cho, we will take revenge. We will repay this debt 1,000-fold to those who hurt us. In this aspect, we will not be stingy. We will repay them fully. These words raised the spirits of the immortals. Qing Cho, truly a good name. First Supreme Elder is right. We must take revenge. Let Qing Cho be the sign of our Qing clan's rise to greatness. Qing Cho, Qing Cho, Qing Cho, Qing Cho. Qing Cho's vision cleared up at once. It recalled everything. Its memories were fully restored. Facing Mingyu's assault, Qing clan first decided to use the killer move Qing Cho to refine Divine Being Palace. Next, they would go and fight to claim victory. However, the Qing Cho killer move that they entrusted their hopes to did not fully refine Divine Being Palace. Instead, it triggered a mysterious resonance with Divine Being Palace. The entire sky shined with jade green light. The mysterious light devoured Qing clan's immortals. It digested the entire Qing clan headquarters, including Qing Oasis. It covered the surrounding 10,000 li. Mingyu was forced to retreat. After the mysterious light faded, the super forces came to check what happened. They saw that the great Qing clan territory was reduced to a huge and vast ruin, the indignant Western Desert. Gu immortals searched the entire place thoroughly, but they could not find anything. As time passed, people went from disappointment to despair. They left this lifeless desert eventually. Only in some corner, a rank 8 wood path immortal Gu house with a dim hall and Hatred Gu as the core within the hall was activating a killer move. This killer move was called Qing Cho. The killer move Qing Cho did not fail. It was only influenced by something and mutated in essence. It turned into a life form. Countless vengeful souls who died terrible deaths fused together. A soul beast with Hatred Gu as the core was born. Initially, it was very small like a baby. It opened its eyes. Its gaze was crystal clear. Next, it grew up continuously. Without any idea of what was happening, its body started to grow as its physique became clear. It had claws, a tortoise shell, and a head with long hair. Its size was initially the same as a rabbit. Next it grew to a wolf size, before a bull, and then an elephant. Eventually, it became as large as a mountain. Countless vengeful souls cried out. From the moment it was born, they had been screeching in its ears, reverberating in its heart. Every time it grew, these resounding voices would become louder and more muffled. They were screaming. They were howling. Ching Cho could not hear them. Clearly, it felt greatly troubled. These voices were too annoying and muffled. They went on without stopping. It became confused. It became frustrated. It became angry. Its thoughts became more chaotic. It became more ruthless and aggressive. It growled. It slashed the ground of the hall with its claws. It crashed into the pillars using its shell. It bled from injuries as its hair covered its face. The hall rapidly repaired itself, but the voices still continued. They were getting more muffled and loud. Ching Cho could do nothing. It became dejected eventually. It wanted to give up. It wanted to die. But it did not do so. Those vengeful voices were trying to remind it of something. What was it? What were those damned voices trying to say? Tell me, why are you torturing me like this? Why don't you just let me die? Ever since the chaotic battle started, Ching Cho sensed spectral soul. Its consciousness fell into chaos due to hatred goo. Even though it was conscious, its mind was not clear. It only knew how to kill. It knew how to charge and advance. It only knew how to fight. It wanted to exert itself, to use every drop of blood in its body to kill spectral soul, to exterminate spectral soul. But now, Ching Cho's mind was no longer in chaos. It regained clarity. It was as if the clouds parted in the sky. Everything was clear now. Its memories were complete. It understood the whole situation from start to finish. It could finally understand the words of those vengeful souls. These vengeful souls were screaming and crying all the time. They had never stopped or weakened at all. Ching Cho heard them clearly now. These vengeful souls were not screaming in pain or bitterness. They were not crying out in grievance. They were not screaming their innocence. They only said one thing. Ching Cho, Ching Cho, Ching Cho. You must remember the purpose of your existence. You must remember the burden that you bear. You must remember all your enemies. Don't forget it. Don't forget it for even an instance. Don't give up. Don't give up even for an instance. Revenge, revenge, revenge. Those clansmen who died pitiful deaths. Those Qing clan members who had yet to fulfill their aspirations. We need to take revenge for the pain and suffering that was inflicted on us. Spectral soul. Ching Cho screamed. Have a good taste of this. This is the revenge of Qing clan. After 100,000 years, the killer move that has been nurturing for 100,000 years. Ching Cho. Oh no. At this moment, giant spectral soul's expression turned cold. His heart sank. A qualitative change occurred in Ching Cho's body. Rank 8 immortal goo hatred, which had been growing the entire time, finally broke through at this moment. It became a genuine rank 9 immortal goo. Ching Cho's mountain-like body shot out a jade green light that was familiar to spectral soul. Within the green light, Ching Cho's body transformed like flowing water. It stood straight up. Its 4 limbs turned into human hands and legs. The huge pair of wings that it had turned into a full body armor. Its shell turned into a shield, held by its left arm. Its snake neck contracted rapidly, allowing its neck and shoulder to have the perfect proportion. Next, a huge lump of light flowed from its long tail and snake neck, transferring to its right palm as it extended into a terrifying spear. Giant Ching Cho charged towards spectral soul. The vast green light condensed and went into the tip of its spear. The long spear stabbed forward with great force. Giant spectral soul changed moves. He had to make a change. If he used his earlier method on Ching Cho again, he would be courting death. Spectral soul grunted as he retracted his move, causing him to suffer backlash. But he achieved his goal. He successfully changed killer moves. At the crucial moment, rumbling black smoke gushed towards Ching Cho, stopping its attack. Seeing this, Wu Shuai, Qi Si ancestor, and demon immortal Qi Ju stared with wide eyes. This seemed like a long process, but in fact, it occurred too quickly and suddenly. Ching Cho suddenly became stronger. It turned into a giant with a huge rise in battle strength. Before Wu Shuai, Qi Si or Qi Ju had time to celebrate. Giant spectral soul withdrew his killer move and retaliated instantly. Seeing that this fatal killer move was mostly blocked by spectral soul, Wu Shuai, Qi Si, and Qi Ju felt greatly disappointed. They could not help but admire spectral soul's resolve and method. He could actually swap killer moves within such a short time frame. However, Lu Wei-yin smiled the next moment. Giant Qing Chao's messy hair rose up and tangled together like vines, gathering into the appearance of a huge tree. This tree had lush leaves. It was a massive cover over Qing Chao's head. It emitted a jade green light again. Spectral soul's rumbling smoke was all blocked by this powerful light. This is a venerable method. Genesis Lotus Immortal Venerable's Karma Divine Tree Killer Move. Qi Si, Qi Ju, and Wu Shuai were shocked. Swish. Giant Qing Chao's attacks were no longer obstructed. The terrifying spear pierced through Giant Spectral Soul from the front to the back. Following that, the green spear turned into jade green light and flowed into Giant Spectral Soul's body like a torrent of water. Giant Spectral Soul took several steps back. His aura weakened to an extremely low level. Spectral Soul was covered in holes as soul chi leaked out along with some jade green light. Hundreds of arms covered these holes but could not stop the overwhelming green light from shining. These mysterious lights were like swords or spears, bursting out of Spectral Soul's body, radiating the entire battlefield. Spectral Soul lost. This was a truly fatal blow. Spectral Soul's expression was cold as he muttered, "Genesis Lotus, Paradise Earth. Good. You guys are really impressive." Next, he smiled coldly. His killing intent surged instead, reaching an unprecedented level. Long ago, I swore that I would only make others struggle in the face of death. Are you all prepared for that? Spectral Soul's words made everyone's expressions change. Oh no. Get away from him, quickly. He is going to self-detonate. All of you die with me. Spectral Soul roared. Boom. 1. Cho means revenge. Chapter 2057, Spectral Soul's Death. 2057 Spectral Soul's Death. Quickly, we need to be faster. Fairy Z Wei continued to urge herself internally. She was the only wisdom path great expert here. The duty of unraveling this battlefield killer move ended up on her shoulders. Fairy Z Wei's soul was modified by Spectral Soul. She was loyal to him. She exerted herself in trying to unravel this battlefield killer move. However, Lu Wei-yin's illusory sand-shifting shadow battlefield was not a simple battlefield. This Earth Path battlefield is extremely sturdy. It also has a layer of vagueness. I'm afraid it uses Paradise Earth Immortal Venerable's battlefield as the foundation and was modified from that. Fairy Z Wei was frowning deeply. Her mind was heating up. With her full effort, she managed to deduce some useful information. But there was little progress overall. Firstly, the battlefield killer move would shrink into a tiny spot once they were activated, isolating the inside and outside. Be it from within or externally, it was hard to unravel. Initially, Fairy Z Wei was able to break Fang Yuan's Yama battlefield in Langya Blessed Land because she had Feng Jiuji's Fate Armor Immortal Gu to locate Yama battlefield. By combining both internal and external influences, she had a breakthrough in unraveling that battlefield. Secondly, illusory sand-shifting shadow battlefield was not ordinary. It was the work of a venerable, improved upon by future generations. It was already amazing. That Fairy Z Wei could find the exact location of the battlefield so quickly. It showed her incredible wisdom path attainment. Fairy Z Wei continued to use various methods. Sometimes, she activated individual immortal Gu. Sometimes, she used wisdom path killer moves. Sometimes, she even asked the Longevity Heaven or Heavenly Court Gu Immortals to probe the illusory, sand-shifting shadow battlefield continuously. This was truly an unthinkable sight. Shadow Sect, Longevity Heaven, and Heavenly Court were actually working together closely. At the outer periphery, the Black Bat Group was like a raging black tide that attacked constantly. Heavenly Court's immortal Gu houses were guarding against them, forming a tight defense that killed all the black bats that were daring enough to approach them. In the inner area, Fairy Z Wei was high in the sky with Old Man Zheng Yuan by Ning Bing and Fairy Miao Yin protecting her. The center, two immortal Gu houses were situated beside each other. They were Longevity Heaven's Calamity Luck Altar and Heavenly Court's Demon Judgment Board. Each time Fairy Ziwei gave instructions, these two immortal goo houses would cooperate and use their methods to attack a corner of the battlefield. Qin Dingling and Bing Sai Chuan did not doubt Fairy Ziwei's anxiety. They also lacked a wisdom path great expert. They were willing to put in effort for this. Everything they did was for the eventual goal, Fang Yuan. Originally, these three forces restrained each other while chasing Fang Yuan. They had their own vigilance, but now that the battlefield killer move enveloped Fang Yuan and Spectral Soul, these three forces started to work together, exerting their effort and energy into unraveling this battlefield killer move. Fang Yuan's craftiness and viciousness was deeply etched in everyone's minds. Since he put up an ambush here, he definitely had ill intentions. The three factions Gu Immortals felt something amiss. They quickly worked together, attempting to thwart Fang Yuan's plans with all their effort. That it was truly a wise decision. But, Fairy Ziwei suddenly shook as she spat out a mouthful of blood. Oh. Seeing this change, all of the Gu Immortals' attention was drawn. Fairy Ziwei wiped the blood off the corner of her lips. Her expression was pale, but she gritted her teeth, continuing her deduction. Heavenly Court nurtured a great immortal. For her master, she is really giving it her all. Within Calamity Luck Altar, Bing Sai Chuan sneered as he tried to attack the two forces with words. Within the immortal Gu house, Qin Dingling snorted coldly, frowning. Why is my luck wavering so much? At the next moment, Fairy Ziwei and Old Man Zheng Yuan suddenly took action. Profound light flickered. The Shadow Sect Immortals were all enveloped, before they shot outside like a meteor. Bing Sai Chuan and Qin Dingling's hearts jumped. They did not think anymore, quickly controlling the immortal Gu houses to follow after Fairy Ziwei. Boom! A terrifying explosion occurred at this moment. Calamity Luck Altar had just started to move when an immense force assaulted it from the back. Bing Sai Chuan growled, Ziwei harmed us. Calamity Luck Altar suffered a huge blow, but its momentum rose as it charged towards Fairy Ziwei with killing intent. Within Demon Judgment Board, Fang Zheng lacked experience compared to Bing Sai Chuan and Qin Dingling. When the explosion occurred, Demon Judgment Board was still staying motionless on the spot. Thus, Demon Judgment Board suffered much greater damage than Calamity Luck Altered at once. Fang Zheng felt like he had fallen into a tsunami. He was caught unguarded. The entire Demon Judgment Board was swept away by the explosion. Rumble. This explosion was created by Spectral Soul's self-detonation. After the explosion destroyed the illusory sand-shifting shadow battlefield, the three forces Gu Immortals, who did not know what happened, were greatly affected. Both immortal Gu houses, Calamity Luck Altar and Demon Judgment Board, were heavily damaged. Even though Fairy Ziwei deduced the explosion slightly earlier, there was too little time. The explosion quickly implicated them. They were sent flying everywhere. The numerous Heavenly Court immortal Gu houses were also sent flying like kites, blown away by the intense force. The Black Bat Group was even worse. Hundreds of thousands of bats, be they desolate beasts or immemorial desolate beasts, were instantly blown to pieces. The ground shook as the world seemingly collapsed. The entire scene was very chaotic now. An extremely damaged fortress appeared in the air. Qing Chou, which had turned into a giant, was blown into 3 pieces. It landed on the ground as she land was greatly damaged. It was originally complete and intact. Now only less than 30% was left. Demon Immortal Qi Ju was covered in blood as he flew out of this secluded domain of heaven and earth. He had a sharp gaze as he fixed his eyes on the fortress. It was Peaceful Soil, Heavy Mountain Fortress. This rank 8 immortal Gu house truly had top-notch defense. Even though it was heavily damaged, it still managed to block the force of Spectral Soul's self-detonation. But the next moment, Peaceful Soil Heavy Mountain Fortress was stored into Fang Yuan's immortal aperture. This immortal Gu house was too slow. It could not be relied on all the time. Fang Yuan appeared. Instantly, he attracted the attention of all the Gu immortals. But Fang Yuan was not alone. Lu Weiyin and Wu Shui were also around him. Let's kill Fang Yuan. Calamity Luck Altar was not in good shape. Bing Sai Chuan gave up on it and let the rest repair, while he went to kill Fang Yuan himself. This rank 8 great expert who had once fought alongside Fang Yuan did not conceal his deep killing intent towards the latter. Fang Yuan, what did you do to Master? Fairy Ziwei stopped escaping. She screamed out as blood oozed out of her nose and mouth. Demon Immortal Qi Ju had a childlike appearance, but an elderly voice. He smiled coldly. Didn't you all feel the severity of the explosion earlier? Spectral Soul has already self-detonated and died. What? The immortals heard this and were intensely shocked. The great Spectral Soul actually died? The explosion earlier was too terrifying. It was clearly a soul path killer move. Was it Spectral Soul's final attack before dying? But how can this be? A great demon venerable. No, Spectral Soul is no longer a demon venerable. Even so, he still has the #1 battle strength in the world. To think that he actually died at the hands of Fang Yuan and the rest. Fang Yuan actually killed Spectral Soul? The immortals' expressions changed. Their pupils contracted as all of their gazes focused on Fang Yuan. Even though Spectral Soul's death was caused by everyone's effort, Fang Yuan was undeniably the main perpetrator. Fang Yuan cannot be underestimated. He is too scheming. He actually managed to kill Spectral Soul. That is a former demon venerable. He even destroyed Fate Gu. It is not strange that he managed to achieve this. Kill him. We cannot let him escape. This demon being alive is truly the greatest misfortune of all lives in this world. Yes, even if he was acting earlier, after killing Spectral Soul, he must definitely be in bad shape. If we don't kill him now, when will we? The immortals shouted in unison. Fang Yuan, even if I have to die here, I want you dead. Fairy Ziwei's expression was distorted. She gritted her teeth as she attacked on one hand. Fairy Ziwei was modified by Spectral Soul and became extremely loyal to him. His death angered her deeply. On the other hand, she had constantly experienced failure as a result of Fang Yuan. In Heavenly Court, she failed. In Shadow Sect, she still failed. She kept losing to this Fang Yuan. Kill him. If Fang Yuan is not dead, the ones to suffer will be everyone present here. Demon Immortal Qi Ju called out as he attacked Fang Yuan as well. At the same time, he secretly transmitted to Fang Yuan while chuckling. Fang Yuan, when Spectral Soul self-detonated earlier, you did not let me into your peaceful soil-heavy mountain fortress. I'll forget that. If you want to escape now, you will need my help. Take out some venerable true inheritances. Show me your sincerity. Demon Immortal Qi Ju's land was greatly damaged, but he retained most of his own battle strength. This old demon was still working with Fang Yuan to fight Spectral Soul 1 moment ago. Immediately after, he flipped and changed sides, using the 3 forces to threaten and extort Fang Yuan again. Fang Yuan was really not in good shape. The Sovereign Immortal Aperture's myriad tribulation was still ongoing. Beside him, Lu Wei-yin had a pale expression. His body was wobbling around. It would not be surprising if he fainted at the next moment. That Wu Shuai was looking terrible. Even though his rank 8 aura was not stable, he still retained some battle strength. Right now, he could only be sacrificed to try to stall for time. Even so, there was no guarantee regarding how much time he could fight for .As for Qi Si Ancestor. He was already put into Fang Yuan's Sovereign Immortal Aperture. Within it, Combat Beast King was still unconscious. Fang Yuan needed a Gu Immortal expert to manage the situation, but if not, Qi Si Ancestor would be forced by the situation. To protect his main body, he would need to expose his identity. At the crucial moment, without any better options, I will need to sacrifice the Qi Si clone and Wu Shuai clone to stall for time. Fang Yuan thought. He transmitted to Lu Wei-yin. What is the escape method that you mentioned earlier? When Giant Spectral Soul self-detonated, Lu Wei-yin made his move, forcefully activating the illusory sand-shifting shadow battlefield and suppressing the soul explosion miraculously. Even though it only lasted a few breaths of time, it managed to successfully gain them some time. Using this time, Fang Yuan's Qi Si and Wu Shuai clone managed to hide inside peaceful soil heavy mountain fortress, during which Lu Wei-yin transmitted to Fang Yuan that he had a way to escape and leave Central Continent safely. Precisely so, Fang Yuan let Lu Wei-yin into his peaceful soil heavy mountain fortress. Firstly, Lu Wei-yin saved both of Fang Yuan's clones. That was a move demonstrating great sincerity. Secondly, Because Lu Wei Yin's battlefield killer move was broken, he suffered an immense backlash. His battle strength plunged, and his threat level also diminished. Fang Yuan did not fear him now. Chapter 2058. Helping Fang Yuan become venerable. 2058 Helping Fang Yuan become venerable. Lu Wei Yin replied Fang Yuan immediately. Fang Yuan, follow me. However, Fang Yuan replied, no rush. At the next moment, he smiled coldly. His arms were folded behind him. Looking at the three groups of Gu immortals and their immortal Gu houses, he spoke calmly and casually. Very good. Which of you want to die first? Saying this, intense aura burst out of his body. His rank 8 aura was fully intact and not weak at all. All of the immortals stared with wide eyes. Wasn't he at his limit already? All of the excitement to attack was doused. The immortals became hesitant. Using this timing, Fang Yuan laughed loudly as he activated an immortal killer move, bringing Lu Wei Yin and the rest away. They turned into a sword rainbow, flying far away. Different from earlier, Fang Yuan had already refined many Heaven Path Dao marks. He had already gotten some freedom from the restrictions of the Heaven Path Dao marks. It was many times easier for him to use immortal killer moves now. Although he still needed to use the human path formation to attack the Heaven Path Dao marks, he could already use other methods now. Fang Yuan escaped. Chase him. He was toying with us. The immortals realized at once. They started to pursue him relentlessly. All sorts of killer moves were unleashed, bombarding Fang Yuan and the rest. It was as if the situation had returned to before, except Spectral Soul, Qi Si Ancestor, and Qing Chou were gone. In exchange, there was Lu Wei Yin instead. But, everyone, be very careful. The final struggle of this demon Fang Yuan cannot be underestimated. Let the other two forces fight. Let's save our energy. Fang Yuan is too scheming, in my opinion. He might still have a second battlefield killer move or an immortal formation. That's right. In the southern border battle, Fang Yuan used a time path formation to trap the allied forces of southern border's righteous path. Lu Wei Yin is also a devious person. He set up the Earth Path formation to trap Spectral Soul. He did the same thing as Fang Yuan. I was wrong about him. The Great Paradise Earth's southern border inheritor actually collaborated with Fang Yuan so shamelessly. The immortals' words were filled with righteousness and heroism against the evil enemies. They transmitted thoughts and exchanged conversations, trying to come up with a plan. They chased with a huge commotion, but they were all feeling internally fearful. The current situation was already very different from earlier. It had changed almost completely. Fang Yuan managed to kill Spectral Soul. This incredible feat made all three forces very wary and fearful. Furthermore, Fang Yuan was devious and crafty. He was ruthless and vicious. His battle achievements were deeply etched into everyone's hearts. The three forces Gu immortals were filled with trepidation that on one hand, even if Fang Yuan was near his limit, his final struggle would cause any of them to suffer huge losses. Their plans would fail completely. On the other hand, the three forces were not just fighting Fang Yuan. They were also mutual enemies. Earlier, Spectral Soul and Qi Ju took on the role as the vanguard. The three forces were happy to follow behind them and try to reap some benefits. But now, Spectral Soul was dead. Even though demon immortal Qi Ju appeared imposing, he was secretly extorting Fang Yuan for his personal gains. Why would he really fight with his true strength? Speaking of which, the three forces Gu immortals were wary of Fang Yuan, but was demon immortal Qi Ju not wary of him? Fang Yuan did not fight much in the few battles earlier. How much did he actually recover? Looking at his killer moves, they are clearly more complex and numerous. How much strength is he concealing? Does he have a fourth immortal Gu house? Demon immortal Qi Ju thought to himself. Earlier, Fang Yuan lost Dragon Palace and Myriad Year Flying Warship. He immediately took out Peaceful Soil, Heavy Mountain Fortress. These three immortal Gu houses were all rank 8. They were peak creations of Enslavement Path, Time Path, and Earth Path. Fang Yuan's abundant wealth truly shocked demon immortal Qi Ju. He would not be surprised even if Fang Yuan took out a fifth immortal Gu house at this point. Just how deep is Fang Yuan's foundation? Aren't the past venerables investing too much in him? Demon immortal Qi Ju gritted his teeth. As Fang Yuan retreated, He suggested transacting using true inheritances. His attitude was tough at times. Demon immortal Qi Ju could not make up his mind. Should I attack it this time? How much strength does Fang Yuan have left? Would my gains be higher if I kill him? But now, chasing and collecting true inheritances seems pretty good too. Among the people, Demon Immortal Qi Ju had the best time during this chasing period. We arrived. It is below this place. Lu Weiyin suddenly transmitted. Fang Yuan controlled the rainbow. He suddenly changed directions. He instantly broke through the rock layer, entering the next layer. Rumble. Fang Yuan and the rest heard loud rumbling noises around them that a boundless earth Qi river surged intensely as tides raged. Fang Yuan and the other two were surrounded by it. They felt like ants in the river, being extremely insignificant. This is the manifestation of an earth vein. Fang Yuan was stunned before he soon realized it. Lu Wei nodded as he smiled. Indeed, with the 5 regions becoming one, the earth veins have merged as well. With the movement of the earth veins, they will manifest themselves. It is about to reach that island. Fang Yuan activated his killer move with difficulty as the sword rainbow shot down. The sword rainbow was hard to maintain. It finally dissipated in the air after some time. The 3 immortals fell onto a brown island. They were in sorry states. This island was very small. It was only a few square kilometers in size. The island was deserted without any living beings. It had a plain terrain. There were 3 huge rocks at the periphery that resembled pillars, embedded into the grand earth vein. Precisely because of these 3 rock pillars, the island remained unmoving despite the earth vein's movement. Fang Yuan, where are you running? Chase, what is this place? At this time, the 3 groups of pursuers also arrived at this layer. Someone activated a killer move, but found that the earth path down marks here were too dense. They suppressed almost all other paths. GU Immortals had to spend a lot of effort activating killer moves unless it was earth path. Otherwise, only immortal goo houses could still move around freely. Oh no, Fang Yuan came here with a plan in mind. No matter what he is trying to do, we must stop him. Quickly destroy that island. The 3 forces goo immortals had imposing aura. They quickly got close. However, Fang Yuan, Wu Shuai, and Lu Weiyin attacked suddenly, destroying the 3 huge rock pillars on the island. Without the support of the rock pillars, the island started to float away along the earth vein. The 3 forces goo immortals chased, but the island moved rapidly. The difference between the two was just too big. The island quickly pulled apart some distance, and in a few breaths of time, shook off the 3 forces goo immortals. The 3 forces goo immortals were dumbfounded. What the heck was happening? It was just an island, but it actually moved so quickly. We really escaped from them. What is this island? Where will it bring us to? Wu Shuai touched the hard ground of this island with his hands as he asked in amazement. Lu Weiyin continued to cough blood. Destroying the rock pillars earlier caused his injuries to be aggravated. He did not answer Wu Shuai. He looked at Fang Yuan instead. Fang Yuan, you must have recalled it already? Fang Yuan nodded. The moment he saw this island, a flash of inspiration struck in his mind. By the time he landed, he had already recalled it. This is Flying Earth. Fang Yuan told Wu Shuai. Even though Wu Shuai was his clone, Fang Yuan did not give him a copy of all his memories. This was a precaution if Wu Shuai got captured in the future and got his soul searched. These memories would end up helping his enemies after all. In the previous life's 500 years, the 5 regions became one. The 2 heavens combined. The earth veins of the 5 regions also merged and created many unique terrains. The people in the world called them the 10 Earths. They are Earth Abyss, Earth Trench, Earth Tunnel, Earth Cave, Earth Prison, Production Earth, Flying Earth, Formation Earth, Treasure Earth, and Tomb Earth. This island is one of the 10 Earths, Flying Earth. It is formed from the earth vein. It can move around in the earth vein as quickly as flying. Its speed cannot be matched normally. Wu Shuai finally understood. So that's it. He continued to sigh. With the changes in the world, the underground has also become much more interesting. He knew the essence of this island. He asked, then where can we go? Fang Yuan shook his head. I have only heard of Flying Earth. I have never interacted with it. We can only follow along its trail now. We cannot control the direction. Lu Weiyin, I wonder if you have any method. In this ambush battle, Lu Wei Yin's performance was very outstanding. Fang Yuan saw much value in him now. This current generation inheritor of Paradise Earth had incredible power. He first set up illusory, sand-shifting shadow battlefield, which was powerful enough to trap Spectral Soul and Qi Ju. It perfectly displayed the might of a proper battlefield. Next, Lu Wei Yin controlled the battlefield and allowed the immortals to cooperate tightly while dealing with Spectral Soul. During the intense fight, Spectral Soul wanted to target Qing Chou, but was obstructed by Lu Wei Yin multiple times. After that, at the crucial moment, Lu Wei Yin displayed a powerful defensive killer move that blocked Spectral Soul's rampaging attack, allowing Qi Ju to have enough time to use his 11-11 killer move. This was the turning point of that battle. In addition, Lu Wei Yin used all life is bitter and suffering loss is a blessing to counter Spectral Soul, causing him to suffer an intense backlash. Finally, he forcefully maintained the battlefield and suppressed Spectral Soul's self-detonation, allowing Fang Yuan's clones to escape the crisis. After the battlefield was destroyed, he was the one who guided Fang Yuan to this flying earth and escaped successfully. Lu Wei Yin's battle strength was definitely top tier in the current world, but Fang Yuan admired his nature even more. He was adept at enduring and persevering. He used the two killer moves, all life is bitter and suffering loss is a blessing, at the crucial moment to cause Spectral Soul to suffer a huge setback. With his deep shrewdness and wisdom, Fang Yuan believed that Lu Wei Yin definitely had a method to control flying Earth. After all, this involved Earth Path. It was Paradise Earth Immortal Venerable's greatest expertise, and as expected, Lu Wei Yin did not disappoint Fang Yuan. He smiled and nodded. I am not so skilled, but Paradise Earth's inheritance has a relevant method to control flying Earth's direction and decide the place to stop at. Wu Shuai heard this. His pupils shrank. He became quite cautious. Lu Wei Yin seemed to have not noticed as he kept up his smile. This Earth vein travels along Western Desert, towards Eastern Sea, before reaching Southern Border and Northern Plains after that. I wonder where you want to stop at, Fang Yuan. Fang Yuan smiled too. Didn't you invite me to be a guest of your Mushroom Man paradise earlier? Lu Wei Yin nodded. Fang Yuan, now that Spectral Soul has been killed by us, I am sure you know of my sincerity already. This is not just my sincerity. This is also the sincerity of Paradise Earth Immortal Venerable. Even though I am not sure of the details, there is something written down in the inheritance that Paradise Earth Immortal Venerable left behind. Guyu Fang Yuan is the Paradise Earth inheritor of the 5 regions. All of Paradise Earth's forces will help him. They will assist him to become a Gu Venerable with their full strength. Chapter 2059, Paradise Earth's Deeper Intentions. 2059 Paradise Earth's Deeper Intentions. What? When Wu Shuai heard this news for the first time, he was stupefied. Paradise Earth Immortal Venerable was well reputed to be benevolent and kind, who did not know of his nature. He spent his entire life cleaning up the mess that Spectral Soul created. He did not have a single offensive method. All of his actions and words were meant to lead people to the path of kindness. He took joy in helping people. Among the people he helped were the numbers merely millions or tens of millions. In fact, not only humans, even variant humans and legendary immemorial beasts received his help. He even took action many times to repair mountains and rivers. He managed the natural resource points of heaven and earth, Southern Border's Mushroom Man Paradise, Eastern Sea's Merman Imperial Court, as well as the Blue Dragon Whale, had all received Paradise Earth Immortal Venerable's help. Even Central Continent's reincarnation battlefield was created by Paradise Earth Immortal Venerable because he did not want to see bloodshed between Central Continent Gu Immortals. He used it to resolve their conflicts. And Fang Yuan, he killed people like cutting grass. He was cold and callous. For his personal benefit, he destroyed fake Gu and disregarded the prosperity of humanity that in order to cultivate. He plundered resources everywhere. He extorted, he stole, he snatched, he used all methods possible. Everywhere he went, there was blood, there was disaster. And now that Spectral Soul was dead, Fang Yuan became the genuine #1 demon in the world. It was not strange that Paradise Earth Immortal Venerable managed to deduce the existence of Fang Yuan. All the other 9 venerables had done the same. But Paradise Earth Immortal Venerable actually wanted Fang Yuan to become his inheritor. He wanted all of the forces of Paradise Earth to help Fang Yuan ascend to the position of a venerable. This was simply bizarre beyond belief. Has Paradise Earth Immortal Venerable gone mad? Wu Shuai's first thoughts after reacting were as such. Immediately after, Wu Shuai thought, "Don't tell me Paradise Earth Immortal Venerable wants my main body to become a kind person? This does suit his style of action." Indeed, Fang Yuan was a demon. After news of the earlier battle spread out, it would shock the world. Fang Yuan's title as the #1 demon in the world would gain everyone's agreement. If such a demon could turn over a new leaf and become righteous, it was definitely good news for the world and the people living in it. Wu Shuai was shocked, but Fang Yuan was expressionless. He did not show any external emotions. Because he had already heard such words before he communicated with Lu Weiyin. Fang Yuan recalled the scene back then on the Red Lotus Stone Island. Paradise Earth Immortal Venerable arrived at the Stone Lotus Island. When he spoke with Red Lotus Will, he did mention that he wanted to snatch Fang Yuan as his inheritor. For this purpose, Paradise Earth Immortal Venerable took away Regret Goo and placed it inside the Blue Dragon Whale. Because of this, future events happened. Fang Yuan entered the Blue Dragon Whale's Grotto Heaven Paradise, taking Regret Goo and releasing Shun Shang. Back then, the ultimate mission of the Merit Board seemed to have intentions of inviting Fang Yuan to stay in the Grotto Heaven, to accept the mission and become the new owner of the Blue Dragon Whale. But Fang Yuan did not give in to temptation. He chose to leave and participate in the Fate War, to destroy Fate Goo. After the Fate War, Lu Weiyin contacted Fang Yuan, stating that he wanted to help the latter. These two matters were related in essence. Thus, it was not so hard for Fang Yuan to accept this. Ever since I was reborn, I obtained many venerable true inheritances. These are the investments of the past venerables. They used me as a tool to destroy Fate Goo. I originally thought that Paradise Earth Immortal Venerable had the same idea, but to think that he had deeper intentions. Thoughts continued to flicker and collide in Fang Yuan's mind. This was the greatest predicament of his life. It was truly a near-death experience. The most dangerous moment was when Giant Spectral Soul used the killer move Eat Heart on him. Fang Yuan was truly defenseless at that moment. He had to gamble. Thus, he forced himself to laugh and put up a perfect disguise, successfully hoaxing Demon Immortal Chi-Ju to attack and betray Spectral Soul. That interrupted Eat Heart and allowed him to survive that time. Fang Yuan was half a step from entering his grave. What was the cause of this precarious situation? Externally, Spectral Soul was chasing after him, trying to regain sovereign immortal fetus Goo in the dream realms. Internally, there was Red Lotus Demon Venerable's scheme. He used the 3000 Heaven Path Dao marks to restrain Fang Yuan and forced him to be unable to fight. Fate Goo was destroyed. Fang Yuan had no value remaining. However much help he had received in the past, he would suffer a proportionate backlash at this moment. All of the venerables who invested in Fang Yuan also abandoned him. They had resolute killing intent. In such a situation, one venerable stood out from the rest. He lent a helping hand at the crucial moment, pulling Fang Yuan up from the abyss. What was Paradise Earth Immortal Venerable's intention? What did he want from Fang Yuan? Why did he think that Fang Yuan would become a venerable? Why did he want to help Fang Yuan become a venerable despite the huge cost? Surrounded by brown soil, Earth Chi rumbled. Flying Earth continued to move within the grand Earth vein. According to my understanding, in the prophecy of 3 venerables, the next venerable is Great Dream Immortal Venerable. Does Paradise Earth Immortal Venerable think I have the capability to become Great Dream Immortal Venerable? Fang Yuan's gaze flickered as he broke the silence. Probing as he asked, Lu Weiyin replied, "The prophecy of 3 venerables is well known to everyone. But now that Fate Goo has been destroyed, the future is no longer certain. It is possible that Great Dream Immortal Venerable will emerge. It is also possible that this will not happen, right?" Fang Yuan, no need to say any more. Once you visit Mushroom Man Paradise and receive Paradise Earth's true meaning, you will understand everything. At that time, I will definitely welcome you enthusiastically. Lu Weiyin smiled, but was not willing to speak anymore. After this battle, he was certain that Fang Yuan would go to Mushroom Man Paradise. But he would not go now to Luayin knew of Fang Yuan's vigilance. He was a ruthless person, but he was incomparably careful. Even though Lu Weiyin made such a huge contribution in this battle, if there was a chance, Fang Yuan would definitely kill him. But Lu Weiyin had been cautious. Fang Yuan had no such opportunities. When Spectral Soul self-detonated, he saved Wu Shuai and Qi Si ancestor, expressing his goodwill while also telling Fang Yuan he had a way to escape. That was the reason Fang Yuan led him into peaceful soil-heavy mountain fortress. When they got to Flying Earth, because he had a method to control it, he retained his value. Fang Yuan was unwilling to kill him. But if he fainted, Fang Yuan would definitely deal the fatal blow. Before soul-searching Lu Weiyin and learning of all the details, eventually, Fang Yuan chose to leave mid-journey. He was pestered by the myriad tribulation. The most important thing now was to resolve it. His battle strength was low now. Otherwise, he would have attacked the weakened Lu Weiyin. Before departing, Lu Weiyin spoke to Fang Yuan, expressing great sincerity. Fang Yuan, I am sure you are deeply aware of the situation now. All the venerables want to kill you. This will not be your only predicament. We have very little time now. The actual circumstances are even more dangerous than during the Fate War. If we act slowly, we will end up with terrible deaths. Thus, I hope you will come visit the Mushroom Man Paradise as soon as possible. Fang Yuan nodded, bringing Wu Shuai and leaving. The two immortals left the earth vein, moving upwards. An hour later, they arrived at the surface, appearing in a desert. There was nothing in the surrounding thousand li. Wu Shuai suddenly smiled. Lu Weiyin seems to be in trouble. By helping us this time, and also being the leader of a variant human force, he is going to face the pressure of Southern Border's righteous path. Fang Yuan nodded. This is indeed problematic for him. Southern Border's righteous path is led by Wu Clan, while Wu Clan's leader, Wu Yong, is an ambitious and formidable person. He will not let go of this chance. But with Lu Weiyin's political skills, I am sure he already has a way to resolve it. Wu Shuai asked again. Before parting, was Lu Weiyin simply trying to scare us? Fang Yuan had a solemn expression. He shook his head slightly. Wu Shuai's mood became heavy. Let's go. We will recuperate now. We really have no time left. Fang Yuan said. Earth Vein. That demon Fang Yuan really escaped. Inside Heavenly Court's immortal goo house, Qin Dingling stared with wide and furious eyes as she gritted her teeth, clenching her fists tightly. This was the situation that she had not wanted to see, but it happened anyway. Within Calamity Luck Altar, Bing Sichuan also let out a sigh. He did not think that this would happen. The powerful and imposing spectral soul died, while Fang Yuan, who was escaping from them, managed to flee. The biggest surprise was Lu Weiyin. This inheritor of Paradise Earth was simply not worthy of being in the righteous path. He was Paradise Earth immortal venerable's disgrace. Of course, there was also the Earth Vein and Flying Earth. The 5 regions were unified. The regional walls vanished. Goo immortals of the 5 regions focused their attention on the Fate War. The aftermath of the war had not settled, but chi tides already started to emerge. All Goo immortals were busy dealing with them. Almost nobody had the time or energy at this time to explore the changes underground. The Earth Vein was grand and vast. It was like a rumbling yellow river, creating huge commotions and sounds. Traveling around this turbulent Earth Vein was simply not easy. The flying Earth that Fang Yuan was on had already gone missing. The immortals traveled with great difficulty underground. Their expectations regarding catching Fang Yuan became increasingly lower. Wherever the immortals' gazes landed, they would see an abundance of Earth Path resources around the Earth Vein. And within the Earth Vein, there were even higher quality immortal materials. With the changes in heaven and earth, even the earth has become so foreign and unfamiliar. These Earth Path resources are very heavy. It is too troublesome to take them from the Earth Vein. That is, unless one has exceptional Earth Path attainment. Just these Earth Path resources that we saw along the way, if we can use them well, we can definitely change the situation. Ancient Soul Sect, who owns this Earth Abyss, is going to benefit. If they can absorb these resources, they will definitely become a much more powerful force. These were elites among the highest tier of Goo immortals. They had excellent knowledge and understanding. The resources underground were too abundant. This would have great implications. The way to extract these resources efficiently and make use of them would affect the entire world's situation in the future. Quick, take out some spare goo worms. Another 300 were destroyed. Who can help me to replace the new goo worms together? When immortal goo houses moved in this earth vein, they would suffer the invasion of these earth chi. There would be increasingly more earth path Tao marks carved on the immortal goo houses. That was unless it was an earth path immortal goo house. Immortal goo houses of other paths could not stay inside the earth vein for too long. Fang Yuan has disappeared for a long time already. Unless we can find another flying island like what they had, otherwise, that Lu Weiyin clearly had a method to control the flying island. He is Paradise Earth's inheritor. Back then, Paradise Earth immortal venerable cultivated earth path primarily. Heavenly Court's goo immortals did not say it explicitly, but they had intentions to retreat already. Qin Dingling kept silent. She was unwilling, but Fang Yuan was actually going to successfully escape in front of their very eyes. She knew that Fang Yuan had already escaped for quite some time. There was almost no hope in catching him now, but she still subconsciously kept silent. After this battle, her trepidation towards Fang Yuan rose by several times. Spectral Soul went after him personally but could not kill him. Instead, Fang Yuan managed to kill Spectral Soul in reverse. Guyu Fang Yuan. I underestimated you after all. No wonder even the wisdom path cultivator Fairy Ziwei faltered in your hands time and time again. Wait, where are the Shadow Sect members? Chapter 2060 by Ning Bing vs. Fang Zheng. Countless rock pillars flashed by with speed that resembled illusory figures. These rock pillars were located in Earth Abyss. They naturally could not move. What was moving was Fairy Ziwei's group. Since Fang Yuan can kill Master, he definitely has a method to escape. I have fought against him many times. I understand him too well. Fairy Ziwei said. After Spectral Soul's death, the weakest group became Shadow Sect. Earlier, Fairy Ziwei purposely shouted and drew Longevity Heaven and Heavenly Court's attention to Fang Yuan. She secretly transmitted and directed these Shadow Sect immortals to escape mid-journey. After that, she did not even get to the layer with the Earth vein. She directly left the battlefield with these Shadow Sect immortals. No. While flying, Fairy Ziwei suddenly stopped, saying, even though I am not sure how long Fang Yuan, Longevity Heaven, and Heavenly Court will fight, we need to make some preparations in advance. Fairy Ziwei cast her gaze towards Bai Ning Bing, Fairy Miao Yin, and Lady White Rabbit. Farewell to the three of you. Fairy Ziwei's tone became extremely cold. Fairy Miao Yin's expression turned ugly. Evidently, Fairy Ziwei was going to discard them as used pawns. Lady White Rabbit was feeling uneasy, while Bai Ning Bing smiled as she rubbed her chin, nodding cheerfully. Interesting, getting chased like this is common, but I have never experienced such a status myself. Even if they objected, what could they do? Fairy Ziwei was a rank 8 great expert. She could suppress the three of them. Fairy Ziwei nodded, bringing Old Man Zheng Yuan and Ing Wu Xiaowei, quickly vanishing from the sights of Bai Ning Bing and the rest. What do we do? Lady White Rabbit asked. She was lost and unsure. Bai Ning Bing chuckled. We are in big trouble. I am sure we will be caught very soon. White Rabbit stared with large and clear eyes. She asked, are you sure? Bai Ning Bing nodded, but said, we can't be too sure, but Fairy Ziwei is a wisdom path great expert. Seeing her action earlier, doesn't it tell you the truth? Even though we have low cultivation level, we have our value. Didn't they find out Fang Yuan's traces using us as the connection? But now, Fairy Ziwei gave up on us instantly. It meant that she gave up the method to detect Fang Yuan. This shows how much danger we are currently in. What should we do? Let's leave now. Lady White Rabbit said anxiously. Why don't we split up? Fairy Miaoyin asked. Whoever gets caught will be the unlucky one. White Rabbit, go with me. Among Fang Yuan's subordinates, Fairy Miaoyin and Lady White Rabbit had the closest relationship. In this critical moment, she wanted to bring White Rabbit along with her. We can't escape, but I have a good plan. Bai Ning Bing said. Bright light flashed in her eyes. What plan? Lady White Rabbit was curious, but after Bai Ning Bing told them, the two rejected it instantly. Isn't that too risky? Lady White Rabbit was tongue-tied. You want to return to the Black Bat lair? You lunatic. Fairy Miao Yin rolled her eyes. Bai Ning Bing replied. It seems dangerous there. But the truth is different. With a vast number of bats in there, even pursuers will not detect us. They might go to the next layer while passing us by. White Rabbit was dazed. It seemed that Bai Ningbing's words made sense. Do you think Lord Fang Yuan will return to save us? Lady White Rabbit suddenly asked. Fairy Miao Yin's expression sank. Don't forget that we participated in the chase against him earlier. White Rabbit was anxious. But we were forced to. There was no choice. Lord Fang Yuan is so wise. Why wouldn't he understand it? Bai Ningbing sneered. You two are still hopeful about him? Not to mention that he is currently busy trying to save his own life. Even if he could, with that cold, aloof nature of his, why would he even come to save us? In fact, he would rather we die now. After we are dead, there will not be sufficient clues to deduce his location. Lady White Rabbit was speechless. Fairy Meow Ying gritted her teeth. No need for more talk. White Rabbit, come with me. As for you, Bai Ningbing, farewell. Fairy Meow Ying had no interest in Bai Ningbing's suggestion. After much interaction with her, she knew that this person was a lunatic. Bai Ningbing shrugged her shoulders. Go ahead. As she said that, an intense wind blew. The odor of blood spread throughout the area. Rank 8 Immortal Gu House Demon Judgment Board arrived. Fang Jing's cold voice could be heard from within. Where are you trying to go? Bai Ningbing and the others were physically and mentally shaken. To think that their pursuers came so quickly. Why was Fang Zheng here? It turned out that after Heavenly Court, Longevity Heaven, and Demon Immortal Qi Ju lost sight of Fang Yuan. They lost hope. While moving along the earth vein, they started to have other thoughts. Demon Immortal Qi Ju was the first to strike, attacking Calamity Luck Altar. Within Calamity Luck Altar, Bing Sai Chuan was prepared for this. He blocked Demon Immortal Qi Ju's attack. Seeing that his attack failed, Demon Immortal Qi Ju did not feel dejected. He called out, Heavenly Court, if you do not fight Calamity Luck Altar now, are you going to wait until Longevity Heaven invades Central Continent? Bing Sai Chuan heard this. His heart sank. You are not wrong. Qin Dingling laughed as she gave orders to Heavenly Court's Immortal Gu houses, launching their attack as well. However, Heavenly Court did not just encircle Calamity Luck Altar. They even targeted Demon Immortal Qi Ju. Demon Immortal Qi Ju snorted coldly. Heavenly Court, your appetite is simply too big. Qin Dingling replied arrogantly. Qi Ju, after that intense battle, how much battle strength do you have left? Go ahead and show us. Demon Immortal Qi Ju was silent. There was nothing wrong with Heavenly Court attacking him. It was a wise decision. However, Qin Dingling is acting resolutely. Is she putting up a farce, or Demon Immortal Qi Ju had no time to think? Heavenly Court's attacks already arrived, and he had to defend himself. The three parties fought above the earth vein. Fang Zheng, quickly go to the upper layers and pursue Shadow Sect. Fairy Ziwei is able to use Bai Ningbing and the rest to deduce Fang Zheng's location. We can also do that. Go capture these people. As for Fairy Ziwei and Old Man Zheng Yuan. Saying this, Qin Dingling hesitated, but soon, she continued with a firm tone. As for the two of them, kill them if you can. Yes. Fang Zheng acknowledged her orders. He controlled Demon Judgment Board and left the battlefield. Calamity Luck Altar and Demon Immortal Qi Ju were trapped. They watched as Demon Judgment Board left. Fang Zheng flew rapidly within Demon Judgment Board, using the Immortal Gu House's ability to find the traces of Shadow Sect. Shadow Sect's members were all on the board list. Fang Zheng quickly found Bai Ningbing and the other two immortals. Rank 8 Immortal Gu House, Demon Judgment Board. Lady White Rabbit's and Fairy Miao Yin's hearts sank. They felt a huge pressure. They wanted to tell Fang Zheng about the direction that Fairy Ziwei escaped to, but there was an alliance agreement made earlier. If they betrayed Fairy Ziwei, the consequences would be severe. Cold light flashed in Bai Ningbing's eyes. Even with an enemy in front of them and possibly others behind, she still had an excited expression. It's you, I know that voice. Guyu Fang Zheng. Guyu Fang Zheng had a flickering gaze. He looked at Bai Ningbing through the Immortal Gu House. Bai Ningbing, to think that we would meet here at this time. Memories from before surged in his mind. It was as if he had just drunk some liquor before the battle. His entire body was filled with heated battle intent. Bai Ningbing. He shouted loudly. Do you still remember Guyu Qing Shu? In Fang Zheng's heart, Guyu Qingshu was more of a brother than Fang Yuan to him. He was caring, he was gentle, he was responsible, he was admirable. When he lived in Guyu village, even though Guyu clan leader took care of Fang Zheng and taught him personally, he was still a senior. The care and concern that Guyu Qingshu gave to Fang Zheng had always been kept in Fang Zheng's heart. But such a person was killed by Ning Bing. Fang Zheng witnessed the entire battle that involved Qingshu's death. Guyu Qingshu? Bai Ning Bing was slightly dazed. How could she forget? Back in the day, she fought against Guyu Qingshu. Even though she killed the latter, she also lost an arm because of him. But at the next moment, Bai Ning Bing turned a deaf ear. She laughed in disdain. I would have forgotten if you did not mention him. That was an insignificant ant after all. Guyu Fang Zheng's eyes widened in response. Blood filled his eyes as killing intent surged in his body. Bai Ning Bing die.